So we're here on the Mercedes stand, and this is one of Mercedes' new babies for this show, the AMG GLC63S Coupe. Slightly more stylish than the regular GLC SUV you see there, but with 500 horsepower under the hood. 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds. So one of my favorite cars in recent years is BMW's i3, and this is their small electric car. Comes in either pure battery EV or a range extender. It's got a carbon fiber tub. It's built on top of like an aluminium subframe. The batteries are all under here. It uses lots of recycled materials on the inside. There's this cool wood dash. We did a longer video on this a few years ago when we had the first one to test, and our big complaint about that car really was the fact that the battery was really quite small. If you got the pure battery EV one, really you'd get 50-60 miles range. BMW quoted 80, but real world driving 50. This one now has a much larger battery, so I think even a lead foot like me would probably be able to get 100-120 miles in range before the range extender kicked in, which is a little 2-cylinder motorcycle engine they have in there that gets you a little bit further. Obviously, it's, you know, the range is not Tesla-like, it's not Bolt-like, but out of like the shorter range EVs, I think this one would still be my pick because it's cool. Look at this. Look at this recycled material on the doors. It's neat. This car is funky. Also, suicide doors. How can you not love suicide doors? I'm here with Evan Lantry from Nissan, and this bright red thing behind us is their latest iteration of the almighty GTR. GTR is quite a halo car for Nissan.
It is.
This is the Track Edition?
This is the 2017 GTR Track Edition. So up until now, we've only had two grades for 2017. We had a premium model, which starts at $109,990, and then we had the really expensive, lots of carbon fiber, a lot of expensive lightweight component, the full fat, yeah, it's Nismo, Nissan Motorsports at $174,990. This comes right in between at $127,990. So what makes this car unique? It borrows some of the technologies from Nismo, such as Nismo suspension. These are lightweight Nismo forged alloy wheels. The front wheel is a little bit wider than the premium model, so we adopted the Nismo front fenders. You get some Nismo components, but you maintain all the creature comforts from premium. So it has Bose stereo, it has an 8-inch navigation screen with the newest navigation that Nissan has. You've also got Recaro sport seats on the inside with a unique interior for track.
Still has the same engine hand built by a single Takumi. And
so we've got two engine layouts at this point. So now premium and track share the 3.8 liter twin turbo 565 horsepower engine.
Right.
The Nismo model has a different turbocharger setup. Right. It's using some technologies that we borrowed from our GT3 race team. So it puts out 600 horsepower.
Right. Blisteringly quick around the Nürburgring?
You know, we haven't retested it yet,
okay,
but it would definitely be quicker than the premium model. One additional thing is it's got body bonding, so that was originally introduced on the Nismo model as well.
And that presumably keeps weight down? Because
you know, it increases structural rigidity.
Okay.
So it's an additional tack welds and some additional adhesive bonding that creates a much more rigid, stronger shell and improves track performance.
Right. And stiffer cars, better handling.
That's right.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Cheers, Evan. We're here at Volvo stand, the New York Auto Show, and this is the XC60, which is Volvo's new, smaller SUV. It's built on the same scalable product architecture as their S90 sedan and XC90 SUV. We drove both of those last year. This obviously is a little bit smaller, a bit more compact. Obviously it's going to be cheaper. It still has Volvo's class-leading infotainment system, Sensus. It has their class-leading advanced driver assists. It does things like large animal detection, so if a moose or a deer steps out in your path, the car will detect it and brake. The car is going to hit the roads in September, and then presumably next year we're going to see the T8, which is the hybrid version, and that will be a 400 horsepower one, the 200 horsepower gas engine in the front, and then a 200 horsepower electric motor in the back. We can't wait to drive it.